It's a video with Cole when they win the second, when the ball goes all the way down, pretty much coming to the camera. And Cole run down, he grabbed it, he got his one hand in the air, he's smiling in the camera. I turned that fucking TV off right there. I was pissed. Because now Cole has 5 championships. I got 1. Bryant ain't got none. He is leaving us in the pack, and we competitive. Right. So I'm sitting there like, no, this summer got to be different. I needed some talent because I was just playing with less than average talent. The conversation happened when I got the call from Bryant. In my mind, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go play with one more superstar. Or I'm gonna go to Chicago and fit in with Derrick Rose and Luau and knowing them. That was my mindset. I'm like, either we gotta get a superstar here or I'm gonna go play with Chicago Bulls because I need to compete for championships. I wanna win some. And then when Bryant called and was like, yo, so what's up? And I was like, what you mean? At first, when we sat down and talked about it, we like, once we knew that us two was gonna play together. People like to talk about the Olympics and shit like that and say that's when they decided. We didn't decide then, but you do get a chance to see that you can't play with a guy. You get a chance to see that your game and their game can work together in a sense. And so we had some all-star games, Olympics, we had some success together. And so we already knew each other and we were boys and like we love competing against each other, we love each other game. And so once that call happened and we got a chance to say, all right, we're gonna do this, it's still, we like, all right, it's just 2 of us. We got 2 stars. He fucked the game up when they did whatever they did to get 3 stars. That was all the Miami Heat. That was kind of their part that they had in their back pocket that no one else knew about. The Chicago Bulls, you can get 2 stars. The Knicks can get 2 stars. Everybody had money for 2 guys because that's what you were doing. The Heat pulled a gold card out. It started with just me and Brian, and then they was like, we can get 3. And we was like, we can get 3. You know what I mean? With knowing that we may have to take a little less, but we can get another guy. And so now we went down like, well, who was the other guys? Amari was a free agent. Chris Bosh was a free agent. Melo signed a 5-year, we signed a 3-year. Yeah. So Melo wasn't a free agent, but we just went down the list and we was like, Chris Bosh worked perfect with our personality. Amari, we love him, but he gonna want the ball. We need somebody that got a personality that don't need the ball a lot, but Chris was very good what he was doing in Toronto. People think that we planned it. We did not plan it, but it did come together beautifully. And this was, for me, the first time I was a part of player empowerment. When the players that sat down, the discussion was like this. Me, Brian, and CB discussed playing together just like us talking right now.
L Certified TV, or like and subscribe.